Hey, it's Diego with AimShoot Develop. Today we're talking about some of my favorite 600 box type cameras. Some of these cameras range from common to uncommon to never available for sale. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. I have tons of content just like this, and we're just going to get right into the video. First and foremost, we're going to be talking about this Polaroid Cool Cam series. There are two colorways that came out in the US, and there's one that came out in Japan. You can see the red and black with the Cool Cam branding. There's gray and pink with the matching pink strap, and they also had a Japan release with neon colors as well. The red and black and pink and gray cams also had their own matching bags that had the similar Cool Cam branding. The neon pink and green one, I don't know too much information about. I do know that it's very rare, and if you can find it, it's definitely a gem worth holding on to because you don't see it that often. Pretty cool. I'm going to dive into some of the 90s icons that were big in the Polaroid game. This one is a McDonald's Cam. It has a McDonald's branding up top, a yellow face, and it has the golden arches right where the film ejects. Pretty cool. At one point in time, Urban Outfitters had offered that camera with 2 packs of McDonald's Special Edition film for $400. They had quickly sold out of the cameras and they're no longer available with the film, but you can still find the McDonald's Cam online every once in a while. There was at one point this McDonald's Prototype with Ronald McDonald on the front. As you can see, it does have the prototype on the bottom. This was never released, and it also came with a kit so you can turn your pictures into buttons, which is a pretty cool thing. Since it was a prototype, this camera was never available for sale, and it was only available on eBay at one point in time for $1,500. Pretty cool. I do have another video talking about the most expensive Polaroid cameras. This camera was not on that list, but there's tons of other ones that are similar to this one, so you can go check that video out. I'll leave a link in the description. Jumping back into the 90s icons, this is the Taz Tasmanian Devil Polaroid Cam. This camera was only available in the late 90s for a very short while. Because of its low production run, this camera is fairly uncommon in the grand scheme of things. It does offer Taz up top with its face, and when you open it up, it does have the tongue and teeth with the branding with the tan colors and the brown back, plus it does have a yellow strap to match over all the branding. It's a really cool camera, and the people who have them pretty much adore them. And here's another camera that's fairly tough to get your hands on. This is a Legoland branded Polaroid 600 camera. These cameras were only available from 1999 to 2002 in the Legoland Park of California. In those times, you could either purchase the camera outright or you could actually rent one from the Legoland store, and you can buy film and take pictures and then return it at the end of the day. This camera does have the Legoland branding up top. It has the very simple colorway with the yellow strap, red and primary colors. So yeah, it's a really cool camera that I recommend people check out. There's a ton of history to it and it's really neat. This next camera is very cool, but not as uncommon as the last one. This is the Polaroid Barbie Cam. It does have the pink and green with purple accents. This camera was released in 1999 with collaboration with Mattel. It did originally come with flower stickers that you could put all over the camera. Every once in a while when I find these, they do have the original stickers on, which is pretty cool. This next camera is the Polaroid Spice Cam. This is a Spice Girls themed camera. Came out in 1997 to promote the Spice Girls World Tour. This camera came out at the height of the Spice Girls popularity. It originally did come with stickers that you could add on with all the band members and a Spice Girls text. One of the things that's kind of tough to find on these cameras is one in good condition. The strap actually does break and it's fairly fragile, so finding one that does have the strap intact is pretty hard. This next camera is a Hello Kitty Sanrio collaboration with Polaroid. It does offer the Hello Kitty branding up top, the Hello Kitty image by the lens, and the nice cool pink finish with kind of a deeper pink on the inside. It did originally come with a bag. This was a Japanese exclusive, so if you feel like you missed out on this as a kid, it was only available in Japan, so keep that in mind. This one's really dated by the time. This is a promotional item for Camel Cigarettes. It does offer the Camel branding right by the lens. This is based off the Supercolor 640 base for the camera. I really like this camera because you don't see any more tobacco branding or advertising. I believe there's a law in place that they can't advertise in manner such as this, so seeing it is a kind of a relic of its time, of a different time. You can see here the orange branded Jägermeister camera. This camera does offer the branding up top with the deer logo right by the lens. It's not only available in this box type camera, it also was available in the sleek, newer 1/600 type camera, as you can see here. I believe these items were just promotion, so you actually couldn't purchase these outright, making them pretty tough to come across. These next two cameras are modern releases, but they are very notable in their own sense. This camera is to celebrate the 100th year anniversary of the Grand Canyon National Park from 1919 to 2019. It does offer these really cool sleek colorways, so it's the blue with orange and the image right by the lens. At the time of this recording, this camera is still available for sale. I do believe that portions of the proceeds go to the Grand Canyon National Park, so it's really cool and it benefits a good cause. This next camera is a Polaroid camera to celebrate the 90th anniversary of Mickey Mouse. I really like the fun, cool colors on this camera, just like the Grand Canyon camera. It shows off a cool and fun aspect. It was paired with Polaroid Original's 600 film, and it had Mickey Mouse borders, which is pretty cool. And last but not least, this is something I actually own. This is a Polaroid 600 demo unit. As you can see, it has a fully transparent shell. This was only used for demonstration purposes. If you were to take a picture with this, nothing would come out because light would go right through it. This camera was only meant to be used for demonstration and only owned by Polaroid authorized sellers and people doing trade events for Polaroid. If you like this video, make sure to check out my other content. I have videos talking about not just these rare cameras, but other rare cameras. I have in-depth videos talking about this camera and other transparent cameras. So yeah, if you like what you see, make sure to like and subscribe. I have an Instagram, aim, shoot, develop, just like the YouTube channel. Make sure to give it a follow and check out some of the content I post on there that doesn't make it to YouTube. So yeah, keep shooting film. Take care. Peace.